It's almost becoming a requirement that if your game isn't on
Yep.
GeForce Now, then I'm just not going to purchase it. And in today's video, which isn't focused actually on this game, it's focusing it on Light No Fire, which we got some cool little hints at coming up with Summer Game Fest. One of the things I have in the video is talking about Dragon Quest tweeted out that basically the Dragon Quest 3 remake, the start of the Edric storyline, is coming to all the platforms. So it's not like, oh, Nintendo first and then a year later this, and then like you're constantly always kind of waiting for the next thing to drop. No. Yeah. Oh, dude, Dub, thank you so much, man. I can tell you hands down, the guy is just top notch, incredibly always been a music talent, and I'm so glad that he's kind of pursuing that as well.
Just on Susanoo's point, when it comes to training, it's not just in the video, which is good. Amazon, Azure, Oracle, their IBM is also good. They will all do free training. Some of the traces are like 7 to 14 hours, but it's worth it.
Yeah, I need a little bit more training on Azure. From the one thing I have not, and I've asked the Chat GPT this, and I just have not yet got it, is on my Docker compose and builds as a part of like publish and check in for the CDCI pipelines. So I'm just like, why is this? Like it doesn't build, and so it just more things to troubleshoot. And I was like, it's not where I want to put my time at right now in troubleshooting. Why the CDCI? Because I can publish to it directly.
Yeah. Like most like conversations I have around cloud at this point is Kubernetes and actual development applications.
Can I turn off fire? Yes, I can get off
our cloud
fire by jumping in water. Perfect.
Oh God.
Just the actual efficiency rate, because it's all the corporations care about at the end of the day is efficiency. Yeah. Why spend 6 months when you can spend half that time just doing an application?
Well,
and
then the question from like any of that is that has to offset the cost, because if it's like, oh, it's the same price, like where are you coming? Because we talked about that, like if they bring in more AI development tools that like where it's just cheaper to have a human being do the task, then yeah. All right, finally I'm in the fast category.
My main concern around all of this is it kind of goes how cloud went, where previously designed systems are then designed to work within the system.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it can't do this, but we just changed the system so it does. And that to me is a bit of an issue. Because that's a very slippery slope. I mean, we were just talking law there and interpretation of law. Well, what if you just remove the interpretation of the words and you just have set definitions, and that just leads to set outcomes?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
what's up, Andrea?
That's really.
One more of these. 21.
We're talking about a human system, right?
I would. Yeah. 1 second. Regarding patch 3, I'd estimate if they end up not having a delay like they did last time, that we'll see it sometime around June 6th or 7th, assuming that they're going to keep with the 2-week schedule. But if they end up slipping and end up kind of moving to a 3-week schedule, which is what we had with the last from patch 1 to patch 2, you'd be looking at the 13th to the 14th of June. Now, we do know the 7th is when Summer Games Fest kicks off. So I think from just a marketing perspective, that if you're sitting here having an update, and you can then also have something to kind of display out at Summer Games Fest to kind of remind everybody about the game and talk about, like, I don't know, that's going to be interesting to see, because I don't know if that costs any kind of money in terms of getting them to, kind of show that kind of information. But maybe somebody in chat knows about the intricacies of what does it take to become a trailer on Summer Games Fest.
Did patch 2 add anything significant other than the respecking?
So the respec, they added the item compare, they added a controller remapping, they fixed a lot of performance issues.